Crocodiles are among the most fascinating and fearsome creatures on Earth. As members of the order Crocodilia, these large aquatic reptiles are often seen as living fossils, having roamed the planet for over 200 million years. With powerful jaws, armored skin, and incredible stealth, crocodiles have inspired both awe and fear in human cultures across the globe. This comprehensive guide explores their biology, behavior, habitat, evolutionary history, and more, offering a detailed look into the life of one of nature's oldest and most formidable predators. Crocodiles belong to the order Crocodilia, which also includes alligators, caimans, and gharials. The distinctions between crocodiles, alligators, and caimans often cause confusion, but key differences include snout shape, habitat range, and behavior. Crocodiles are built for power and stealth. Some key features include: size. Ranges from 1.5 meters, 5 feet, in dwarf species to over 7 meters, 23 feet, in saltwater crocodiles. Males are generally larger than females. Body. Covered in tough, scaly skin with osteoderms, bony plates, providing armor-like protection. Long, muscular tails aid in swimming and defense. Snout and teeth. V-shaped snout with up to 80 conical teeth. Teeth are designed for gripping, not chewing, they swallow prey whole or tear it apart. Eyes and nostrils. Positioned on top of the head, allowing them to stay submerged while observing surroundings. Nictitating membrane protects their eyes underwater. Habitat and distribution. Crocodiles are found in tropical and subtropical regions across the world, favoring freshwater and brackish environments such as rivers and lakes, swamps and marshes, estuaries and mangrove forests. Key locations. Africa, Nile crocodile dominates many freshwater sources. Asia, mugger and saltwater crocodiles inhabit rivers and coasts. Australia, Northern Australia is home to freshwater and saltwater crocodiles. Americas. American crocodiles span Central America, the Caribbean, and northern South America. Diet and hunting strategies. Crocodiles are carnivorous apex predators and opportunistic feeders. Diet. Fish, birds, mammals, amphibians, crustaceans. Larger species can take down wildebeests, buffaloes, and even sharks. Hunting techniques. Ambush predators, stay motionless in water, waiting for prey to approach. Death roll, to tear apart large prey, crocodiles latch on and spin violently. Underwater stealth, move silently beneath the surface, aided by webbed feet and powerful tails. Behavior and social structure. While crocodiles are often solitary, they display a range of social behaviors, especially during feeding or basking. Territoriality. Males are highly territorial during the mating season. Crocodiles communicate through vocalizations, body postures, and scent marking. Basking and thermoregulation. Cold-blooded animals, they bask in the sun to regulate body temperature. Open mouths during basking help cool the brain and body, gular fluttering. Intelligence. Demonstrated problem-solving abilities. Use tools, e.g., balancing sticks on their snouts to lure birds during nest-building season. Can learn feeding routines and recognize individual humans. Reproduction and life cycle. Crocodiles reproduce sexually and display remarkable parental care. Mating. Breeding season depends on species and location, usually during the wet season. Males court females using vocalizations, head slapping, and body rubbing. Egg laying. Females dig nests in sand or mud and lay 20 to 80 eggs, depending on species. Eggs incubate for 70 to 100 days. Temperature-dependent sex determination. The temperature of the nest determines the sex of the hatchlings. Cooler temperatures, females. Warmer temperatures, males. Parental care. Females guard the nest and help hatchlings reach the water. Some species carry hatchlings in their mouths for protection. Evolutionary history. Crocodilians are among the closest living relatives to birds, both descending from archosaurs. Mesozoic era. Crocodilians date back to the late Triassic period, 230 million years ago. Coexisted with dinosaurs. Ancient relatives like Deinosuchus and Sarcosuchus were enormous and lived during the Cretaceous. Adaptations over time. Efficient respiratory system with a four-chambered heart. Evolution of semi-aquatic traits and strong ambush capabilities. Human interaction. Humans have had a long and complex relationship with crocodiles. Revering, fearing, and exploiting them. Cultural significance. Ancient Egypt, crocodile god Sobek represented fertility and military prowess. Aboriginal Australia, crocodiles are spiritual beings in Dreamtime stories. Africa and India, featured in myths and river deities. Utilization by humans. Skin is used for high-end leather goods. Crocodile meat is eaten in some cultures. Crocodile farms exist for commercial purposes. Myths and folklore. Crocodiles have inspired many myths and legends across cultures. Common myths. Crocodile tears, the myth that crocodiles cry while eating humans. Truth, they produce tears to lubricate their eyes, not due to emotion. Man-eaters, while crocodiles can attack humans, not all species actively hunt people. Nile and saltwater crocodiles are the most dangerous. Folktales. In Africa, tales speak of crocodiles as river guardians or punishment for human arrogance. In Indonesia and Malaysia, crocodiles are respected as ancestral spirits and protectors. Conservation and threats. Many crocodile species are under threat due to human activities. Main threats. Habitat destruction, wetland drainage, damming, and deforestation. Illegal hunting, for skin, meat, and traditional medicine. Human conflict, attacks on humans lead to retaliatory killings. Conservation status, IUCN. Critically endangered, Philippine crocodile, Crocodilus mindorensis. Vulnerable or near threatened, American and Siamese crocodiles. Least concern, Nile and saltwater crocodiles, due to wide distribution. Efforts for conservation. Protected sanctuaries and breeding programs. Public education and awareness campaigns. Sustainable crocodile farming to reduce poaching. Unique and surprising facts. Heart of a hunter, crocodiles have a unique four-chambered heart, allowing efficient oxygenation, unusual for reptiles. Incredible survivors, can survive without food for months due to slow metabolism. Powerful bite. Saltwater crocodile has the strongest bite force recorded in any animal, over 3,700 psi, pounds per square inch. Underwater masters, can hold their breath for over an hour. Night hunters, their eyes have a tapetum lucidum, allowing excellent night vision. Species spotlight. Saltwater crocodile, Crocodilus porosus. Largest living crocodile species. Found from India to northern Australia. Capable of swimming long distances in the open sea. Nile crocodile, Crocodilus niloticus. Most dangerous species to humans. Widespread across sub-Saharan Africa. Revered in Egyptian mythology. American crocodile, Crocodilus acutus. Found in coastal areas from southern Florida to northern South America. Less aggressive than Nile or saltwater species. Coexistence and safety tips. In regions where crocodiles and humans coexist, safety is crucial. Safety guidelines. Never swim in crocodile-infested waters. Stay away from riverbanks, especially at dawn or dusk. Avoid feeding wild crocodiles. Respect warning signs and local advice. Conclusion. Crocodiles are remarkable creatures that represent both the past and the future of Earth's wildlife. Their power, intelligence, and evolutionary legacy place them among the most iconic animals in the natural world. Though feared and misunderstood, crocodiles play vital roles in ecosystems, controlling prey populations and maintaining healthy aquatic environments. Protecting these ancient predators ensures the survival of a lineage that has stood the test of time for millions of years. Unique facts about crocodiles. Crocodiles can hold their breath for over an hour. Thanks to their highly efficient metabolism and the ability to slow their heart rate to 2 to 3 beats per minute, crocodiles can remain underwater for over 60 minutes without surfacing. They have the strongest bite in the animal kingdom. The saltwater crocodile has a bite force of over 3,700 psi, pounds per square inch, stronger than a great white shark or a lion. Their sex is determined by nest temperature. The temperature inside the nest during egg incubation decides the sex of the hatchlings. Cooler temperatures typically produce females, while warmer temperatures result in males. Crocodiles can gallop. While most reptiles crawl or slither, some crocodile species, like the Nile crocodile, can perform a galloping movement, lifting all 4 limbs off the ground while running. This allows short bursts of speed on land. They can replace teeth continuously. Crocodiles go through thousands of teeth in their lifetime. When a tooth wears down or breaks, a new one grows in its place, similar to a conveyor belt. They use tools to hunt birds. Crocodiles are among the few reptiles observed using tools. They balance sticks on their snouts to lure birds during nest building season, an example of planned deception. Crocodile tears are real, but not emotional. The myth of crocodile tears is based in reality. Crocodiles do produce tears, but these help lubricate their eyes, not because they feel guilt or sadness. Their heart is unusually complex for a reptile. Crocodiles have a 4-chambered heart, like birds and mammals, which allows them to regulate blood flow efficiently, especially useful when diving. They've changed very little in 200 million years. Crocodiles are often called living fossils because their body structure has remained almost unchanged since the age of the dinosaurs. They can sleep with one eye open. Using a behavior called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, crocodiles can rest half of their brain while keeping the other half alert, letting them watch for threats or prey.